God is T-Rans, who changed the truth of God into a lie. I would like to give all the honor, glory, and praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, RAWACHAA, QADASH. Double honor to my elders at Great Millstone, talking this truth through the Spirit. Singing honor to the elect. Peace and blessings be to all the censored men and women and children, do consist of the 1/3, and to the confusion of faces in the four corners of the earth. Shalom, shalom. They put up this art in a gallery somewhere in New York, and they're trying to say that God is trans. And what does trans mean? If someone was born biologically a female and they want to become a male, that's what you would call I have to use certain words, transformer, right? If someone's born, if a child is born as a male and that individual say they feel like a female, then they will become a transformer. They will try to get their hormones changed, their reproductive organs changed, and their appearance and so forth and so forth. Straight to the point, nah. The Bible clearly says what the Most High is. And this is what happens, man, when you change the word of the Lord. This is what happened when the devil rules, man. The word devil go back to Diablo, which means a liar or a slanderer. You're slandering the words of the Lord. You're lying to the people. Let's just get straight to it. This is not no hate speech. This is just coming directly from the Bible. Isaiah 8:20, it says, to the law and testimony, if they speak not according to this word, that means there was no light in them. So if there's no light, then what's left? Darkness. Exodus 15:3, the Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. I'm going to read it the way that we would read it to each other in the camps. Yahawah is a man of war. Yahawah is his name. When you see Lord all capital letters, that goes back to the Tetragrammaton, which pretty much would be the YHWH, Yahawah. It clearly states that the Lord is a man, right? So, matter of fact, also Malachi 3:6, it says, I am Yahawah, I change not. Let that sink in, people. Even in the Bible, the Lord said he does not change. So this is blasphemy right here, what they're saying. And I might have to change the title so that I don't get struck with a strike. But the Lord said he never changes, right? So what's happening here is this. Romans 1:22 through 25. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools and changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things. And you can see that in the Catholic Church, all right, in the exhibit in New York City, right? Let's go back. Verse 24. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lusts of their own hearts, like what they desire, the physical things, right? And that's a lust to want the Lord to be that, right? To dishonor their own bodies between themselves. Now, this is talking about fornication, sex, but it's talking about with the same sex. This is coming from the Bible, people. All right? The same nation that create the laws where 2 men and 2 women can get married, that same nation's commander-in-chief gets inaugurated on the Bible. So you can't say this is hate speech. Okay? Romans 1:25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. So you change the image of the Lord. In other words, you're changing what the Lord has already made perfect. We are perfectly imperfect because these bodies are weak, but we are perfectly designed to operate on this plane known as America. I'm sorry, not America. Forgive me. Earth. I said America. Right. Well, the whole earth is bitter right now. That's what America goes back to. Right? Because the earth given to the hands of the wicked. But we have these physical bodies. We're spiritual beings in these physical bodies here on earth. All right. Jude 1:7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh. You hear that? Fornication and going after strange flesh are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. And that's what happened during the time of Sodom and Gomorrah. Remember Lot, his wife, his 2 daughters? Those men wanted the angels. And even Lot was to the point of saying, no, commit not this wicked act. Here go my daughters. Which, shouldn't have did that either. But nonetheless, they wanted to lay down with the angels. And what happened? The Lord smote them all with blindness so they couldn't get inside the house. And then the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah and the 5 neighboring cities with fire and brimstone. So when you read in the book of Revelation, the lake of fire, as we're looking through the seeing glass, YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, we are part of the elect. We're going to be looking at the America being a lake of fire. Because thermonuclear warheads are in the Bible. World War III is in the Bible. The third will come quickly. Right? And a prime example is because of this Sodom and Gomorrah spirit. It says in Revelation, the 11th chapter, it said this place is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Now I'm going to close out Isaiah 3:9. The shoe of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. They don't hide this. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Now they're blatantly going up there, making this a public display, to where even I heard a bishop saying this is something that shouldn't be put on the altar. So in other words, what you're saying is these are conversations and ideas that we need to keep in the darkness to ourselves, because it's not like he's saying this is wrong, right? Listen to the wordplay. Listen to the wordplay. But with that being said, pray you was edified and fed. Stay in the spirit. Don't fear it. Just endure it. Ask for forgiveness. Pray without ceasing. Stay humble. Remain diligent. Mashallah. Shalom.